232 to 319 by Shri Sitaram Yechury, Shri P. Rajiv and Shri T.K. Rangarajan. Are you withdrawing the amendments or shall I put them to vote?
No, sir. I am not withdrawing the amendments after what we have heard from the Honorable Prime Minister.
Are we putting them?
And I think we would have in the normal course. But since he is asking for a fight, we don't want to back out. I'm not withdrawing the amendments. And out of these amendments, you please take the voice vote, then I'll tell you my next point.
Well, if you are not withdrawing the amendments, then the amendments have to be put to vote.
Yes, you take a voice vote, then I'll tell you what
232 to 319. Those in favor will please say aye.
I want division on number 233.
And we have 357.
Yes.
357, which is the same issue. Which is the same issue.
I want division
just
on 233.
Is that the only one you are pressing?
I'm sorry?
Is 232 the only one you are pressing?
233. 233.
Sir, I move the amendment 233.
Yeah.
But the regret there is no mention in the address about the failure of the government to curb the high-level corruption and to bring...
What is the number you are pressing?
233.
Which let one person speak for the group. Let one person speak.
Number 233.
That's the only one.
That one I want a division. And may I be permitted to read out the amendment? May I be permitted to read out?
Every member has a copy of the amendments. There is no need to read it. Let's put them to...
But I regret there is no mention in the address about the failure of government.
That is all right.
High-level corruption and bring back money. Unquote. That is the amendment, sir. Number 233.
All respect to Sitaram ji, who is a very senior member, there was a mention about black money, steps taken up to unearth black money and bring back black money, and also the Prime Minister also said about it. I request Sitaram ji, this is an issue on which there cannot be any difference of opinion. But again, moving an amendment to the President's address, normally it do not happen. You have a right, I do concede, but I request you, your concerns are understood. There is no disagreement on general as far as fighting black money is concerned. Please do not press for division. That's my request to you.
Sir, normally, sir, I would have conceded to the request of the Honorable Parliamentary Affairs Minister. But here, the normal procedure in this House is that when we disagree with something, we raise for an interjection. That was not allowed. When after the Minister makes a speech, we rise to ask for clarifications. That was not allowed. And LOP was not allowed to ask a clarification. Sir, there's been a violation of all the norms and procedures in this House. It's a strong objection which we want to record that as well in this vote, in the manner in which our parliamentary democracy in this House is being treated. And you cannot have a situation where the Honorable Prime Minister will reply to a discussion. 12 hours of discussion we have had. And every major point that was made in the discussion has been skirted. But okay, if that is his opinion. But he can't leave the House and go. He can't leave the House and go after this. What is the procedure of this House?
You have to say. Sir, I would like to place before the House.
One at a time.
Sir, I insist on a division.
One at a time.
I would like to place before the House the rules of the procedure of this House and also the precedents in the House are when you make a statement, you have an opportunity to have clarification. Here, it's a motion which was discussed. Every member every party has an opportunity. They have put their point of view, and the Prime Minister also is intervened, and he has put his point of view. There is no scope. Never before any clarifications were sought or given. He has to understand that.
Please, let's not. Sir, can we proceed then?
Number 2, sir, number 2, 3.
First point?
Yes, 3.
Just to only make one request, sir. As far as seeking clarification on the response by Honorable the Prime Minister on presidential address is concerned, I am member of this House for the last 16 years. This is never allowed. So many decisions are there, sir.
Fair enough.
So comprehensive allowed, but not in this, sir.
My rights as a member.
Yes.
I know my rights as a member. I will exercise that right. And particularly after the reply that was given, that right of mine is an inalienable right as long as I'm a member of this house. I exercise that right. No need of any further clarification because we were not allowed to ask. And therefore, please allow me to exercise my right. You have to protect me. I am moving a division on 233.
One minute. I think the honorable members are well aware of the procedures. If an amendment is moved and the amendment is not withdrawn, then the honorable member always has the right to press it. What the Honorable Minister for Parliamentary Affairs has said is a different matter of a certain convention and propriety. Now, if in spite of that you wish to push it to the point, it's your right, the chair cannot deny it to you.
Like you have explained that you cannot deny, I am also asking you to just give me a minute. हम ये नहीं चाहते कि इस तरीके की बात यहाँ पे हो, लेकिन इसके लिए, इसके अलावा और कोई चारा हमारे लिए छोड़ा नहीं गया। जो 12 घंटे की बहस में 14 घंटे की बहस में जो मुख्य मुद्दे जो उठे उसका जवाब नहीं मिला। ना हमें ये अधिकार मिला कि हम प्रधानमंत्री महोदय को हम पूछ सके कि इन सवालों के ऊपर क्या है जवाब। वो अधिकार भी जो मिलता रहा है पिछले 10 साल में मेरा अनुभव है, जो मिलता रहा है वो नहीं दिया गया। ना कि थोड़ी सी कर्टसी होती है, अगर कोई और जब यहाँ पर उठ के कोई क्लैरिफिकेशन पूछते तो उसका परमिशन मिलता। यहाँ पर माननीय प्रधानमंत्री उस तरीके की परमिशन देने से भी इनकार कर दिए। तो इसीलिए हम डिवीजन चाहते हैं। हम डिवीजन चाहते हैं।
कभी क्लैरिफिकेशन मिलता है।
Let's not have a debate on this.
क्या बात कर रहे हैं?
नहीं। Which भाई आप बैठ जाइए। नहीं। Which amendments are you moving?
233.
233.
Which is the same.
They also have a similar amendment.
आपका क्लैरिफिकेशन नहीं देने का, क्या आपके निर्णय पर वो आपत्ति उठा रहे हैं? क्या मतलब है इसका?
Please.
वो वरिष्ठ मेंबर है।
This is not your amendment.
आपने निर्णय किया।
This is not your amendment.
मैं जानता हूँ, मैं भी जानता हूँ।
चलिए ठीक है।
क्या मतलब क्या है?
What are you saying?
I have identical amendment at serial number 357.
When we come to it, we'll take it up.
So both the amendments put on
No. When we come to it, we'll
both
take
the
it up.
amendments put on division. 357 both together.
All right.
Identical, sir.
Sir, please.
All right. Now 1 minute, please. Silence. I shall now put the amendments 232 to 319 except 233 and the one which is identical to it. Which one is that? 357. It is not here. So when we'll come to it, when we come to it, we'll take it up. Otherwise it will disturb the order. To vote, those in favor will please say aye. Those against will please say no.
On 233 division.
233 divisions.
233 division.
Yes.
All right. Lobbies be cleared.
Lobby is clear. Green.
Yeah, no.
डेढ़ को बैठने कितने नंबर बोला था सर?
वो तो अभी नहीं होगा ना, तो बाद में हो जाएगा। हो गया? लॉबीज हो गई?
गुलाम नबी जी देख लीजिए क्या करना है। तो उनको अधिकार है, उनको तो अधिकार है, हम अधिकार को इनकार नहीं कर सकते। तो ऐसा हुआ नहीं।
भाई साहब अपनी जगह पे नहीं है, वोट नहीं करेंगे। भाई लॉबी इज क्लियर?
नहीं सर, अभी टाइम लगेगा, 3.5 मिनट बेल बजता है।
अच्छा,
अभी 2 मिनट है।
हाँ सेपरेटली ना, ओके। बेल नहीं बजी अभी? 3 मिनट हो गए भाई।
3.5 मिनट से बज रहा है सर, ऑटोमेटिकली स्टॉप। ठीक है सर।
हाँ हो गए। Let the House be in order. Secretary General will explain the voting procedure. Please sit down. Please sit down. नॉन मेंबर्स? नहीं, कोई नहीं है। अच्छा ठीक है, चलिए। सेक्रेटरी जनरल प्लीज।
Honorable members, for your convenience.
Silence please, silence.
Honorable members,
silence please.
Honorable members,
ये दरवाजा क्यों खुला है?
Honorable members, for your convenience,
Please
I
proceed.
shall explain the voting procedure by automatic vote recording system. It may please be noted that each member has been provided with an integrated microphone and voting console containing 4 buttons: P for press, P for present, A for ayes, O for abstain, and N for noes. There is also a separately situated security button in red, which is vote activation, provided on the language selector. A red LED vote now lighting during the voting period indicates that the voting functions are operational and active. To record a vote, a member has to press the vote activation button and one of the voting buttons of his or her choice simultaneously. Each voting button has an assigned LED indicating the correct and valid voting function as long as the button is pressed together with the vote activation button. The voting process starts with a musical sound on large screen hall display in the 2 corners of the chamber. Each member has to keep the voting button as well as the vote activation button pressed simultaneously for 10 seconds, that is at the time of closing of voting, in order to register a valid vote. During the voting period, the member can change his or her vote at any time. The vote cast at the time when the voting period is ending will be valid. That is, the buttons kept pressed at the 10th second will be recorded. In case either one or both the buttons are released prior to close of voting period, the vote will not be registered. The countdown time is also indicated on the display board. If a member finds that he or she has voted by mistake by pressing the wrong button, he or she can be allowed to correct the mistake provided he or she brings it to the notice of the chairman before the silence of the division is announced. Honorable members, your voting time starts now. जल्दी लिखो, 2 बजे फटाफट लिख के दे दो। जल्दी लिखो यार, 108। Subject to correction. Slips कोई?
Please sit down. Silence, please.
Subject to correction.
Subject to correction. Ayes 118. Noes 57. Amendment number 233 is adopted. Amendments number 332 to 351 by Shri Kiranmayananda. Are you withdrawing the amendment?
I withdraw the motion.
You withdraw the amendments. Does he have the leave of the House to withdraw the amendments? Yes, the amendments are withdrawn. Amendments number 352 to 361 by Shri Sekando Shekhar Roy. Are you withdrawing the amendments?
I am withdrawing the amendments, excepting amendment number 357 at page 222 of list number 2. Amendment number 357. It should be put on division. Other amendments I am withdrawing.
I shall now put the amendments number 352 to 361 except 357 to vote. Those in favor will please say aye. Those against will please say no. Amendments are negatived except 357. You want a division on it?
Already the identical amendment has been accepted by the House. Therefore, I am withdrawing this. Thank you.
It's withdrawing it. Does he have the leave of the House to withdraw? Yes. Okay. Amendments 368 to 371 by Shri Trishit Siva. Are you withdrawing the amendments?
Sir, one word.
Or shall
sir,
I put?
I have insisted only 4 core issues, sir. One of that is regarding the Tamil Nadu fishermen. Prime Minister, while replying...
No, we are not going into
sir.
a speech
If
here.
I am moving, sir, no explanation. I am withdrawing, so I am telling only...
If you are withdrawing,
the
just
Prime
say so.
Minister said, sir, that there will be a very good relationship with the neighbours. At the same time, we will not surrender. Taking his words into confidence, sir, I am withdrawing these amendments.
Amendments are withdrawn. Does he have the leave of the House to withdraw the amendments? Yes, sir. I shall now put the motion as amended to vote. The question is that an address be presented to the President in the following terms: that the members of the Rajya Sabha assembled in this session are deeply grateful to the President for the address which he has been pleased to deliver to both Houses of Parliament assembled together on 23rd February 2015, but regret that there is no mention in the address about the failure of the government to curb the high-level corruption and to bring back black money. Those in favor will please say aye. Those against will please say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The motion as amended is adopted.